Hey Heblahs, it's me, Miriam. How have you been? I guess it's been a minute, huh? Well, I'm here, I'm back, and we're beginning a new year. What does that mean to you? Goals, a new beginning, a rebirth. For me, I think it's time to reflect. Reflect on this past year and what a year it was. It was definitely a roller coaster. A ton of things, a ton of different decisions, paths, emotions, feelings. I was happy, I was depressed, I was anxious, I was at peace. I fell in love, love with my person, love with my family, love with my friends. I also fell in love with myself. I started to heal. And I don't think healing ever ends, but I think it just gets a little bit easier. It's easier to love yourself. And when you learn to love yourself, you learn you deserve love. And you learn how much love you're surrounded with. So I've never been a goal maker type of person. I'm not sure why. Maybe because I don't like feeling pressured or like I'm failing or I need to do something. So I take the easy way out and I don't set any goals. But last year I found a super cute, fun way to set some goals for myself. I printed out a bunch of bingo cards and made all my family participate in my silly little antics, as usual. On my bingo card, I drew pictures, I wrote down things I wanted, and basically kind of looked at it like a vision board for 2025. I hung it in my bathroom. I really didn't give it much thought, to be honest. It was more like a cute, fun game to do on New Year's. But I realized I manifested a lot of the things. I actually got 2 bingos, thank you very much. I put random things, silly things, all kinds of things, and a lot of them came true in some sort of way. The funny thing is, the random things that I figured would be easy goals or like easy wins weren't the things that came true. I put get a Costco membership. I was like, oh yeah, this is an easy box. Didn't happen, but it's on my board this year, so I'll make it happen this year. It was all the wild, wacky things that I drew, and almost everything on my board came true in some sort of weird fashion. That's the thing about goals and dreams and manifestations and prayers. They can and most likely will come to fruition in one way or another, but it may not be in the way you imagined. And most of the time it's not. Usually it's in some sort of better way. Ooh, speaking about manifestations and prayers, this past year I started creating little vision boards on my phone and using them as my wallpaper. That was crazy. The things I put on there, the thoughtless things I added, those came true. And it's something fun for me to do. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm a creative person. I love colors, anything I can design, something, it's something I'm all about. So I designed a couple for some people I love as well. That's what your prayers and manifestations, should be about. That should be about having fun and carefree, letting your higher power take over, letting go of expectations and control. Yeah, and just having fun. And is letting go of control something I really struggle with? It really, really is. Healing, it's a part of my healing journey, letting go of the things I can't control. And guess what? That's literally like everything. You can't control anything. You can only control yourself. And half of the time, I don't even know if I can control myself, but whatever. So that's a little bit about what manifestation and prayer has taught me. Dream big, let go, have some fun, because anything is possible. So what did this year teach me? Well, this past year, it's taught me so much more about myself. It's taught me healing isn't linear. It takes time. Healing isn't easy at all. And like I said earlier, it's never ending. It's taught me it's okay to lean on the people that are there for you. Of course, if you're going to trauma dump on somebody, make sure they are in a safe space and they feel safe enough to take on your emotional capacity to let you lean on them. And be thankful when they do that, when they show up, however that may look. It's probably not going to look the same way you picture or that you want them to show up, but that's okay. Just let them show up. That's the letting go of the control part. Putting that trust in them, understanding they're human and have battles and feelings too. It's not all about you, you know. And that's actually really hard and kills me to say because I am a Leo. And I mean, come on, we all know that it's all about Leos. But really embrace your healing and the support you get. Embrace your faults and broken edges. If you listen closely, you learn a lot. So be grateful for your emotional support people. You know what? Pause this and text them right now and thank them. I'll wait. Okay, did you text them? I bet you that will make their day. I bet you they needed to hear that right now, that you're thankful for them. Geez, writing kills my hand. Basically, I journal and share my thoughts with you, so if you hear my pages churning or me stumbling over my words, that's why. Just thought you should know. But anyways, what else has this past year taught me? I've learned boundaries can be flexible. They can be flexible if you talk through them with someone. If the other person understands the boundary, they may show up differently, but on the other hand, some people do need really firm boundaries. So do with that info as you will. What else have I learned? I learned more about my personality and why I do what I do, where it comes from. A lot of self-reflection. How my past shows up in the present, sometimes in negative ways, and sometimes in positive ways. But the good thing about the negative is that you can always learn to make it positive by learning from it. I learned to give myself more grace and to celebrate small wins. I ate today. Go me. I caught my anxiety spiral before it turned into a panic attack. Yay me. Every time you celebrate a small win, it starts to stack up. Every time you learn and understand you're human and catch yourself doing something human, like having big emotions or an anxiety spiral, that small win makes that next one easier. It makes that next step easier. You learn to catch something a little bit earlier. I'm feeling down today. I identified how I was feeling. Yay me. When I get down, I know I don't eat well. Self-reflection. Yay me. Instead of forcing myself to eat a huge meal right now, let's start small. Problem solving. Yay me. Reflect. I finished my snack. I don't have to be perfect. I have followed through. Yay freaking me. Look at all of those small little wins. That's freaking amazing. Wow, I'm amazing. My body's amazing. My mind is amazing. I'm so grateful. And now all of those little itsy bitsy wins have pulled and rolled and just, made you realize how amazing you are. And now you feel less down or whatever the problem is. You know what I mean. So yeah, emotional regulation. What a great one to learn. I'm so grateful I added that to my healing journey. What else? I learned what true love is. It comes in many forms. Self-love, obviously. Being kind to yourself. being patient, treating yourself like a friend, treating yourself like a human, taking time for yourself, and advocating for yourself. That's just barely scratching the surface. But I learned what self-love really is. Embracing what isn't perfect. And I also learned that it's okay to receive love and that I deserve love. However small or big it may be, I deserve it. I've tried to reframe that way of thinking when someone is showing me love, being thankful for it instead of telling them, oh, you don't have to do that, or oh, you didn't have to give me that. I still mess up sometimes and I still say that, but I've learned I need to accept the love people want to give because they do genuinely want to give it. I learned you can love someone from afar, and love doesn't mean a situation is good for you. You know, sometimes you have people in your life that you have to let go and you can still love them, but, you know, you can love them from afar. But when I think about it in that context, then I think, well, is it really even love? I mean, yeah. You can still have, maybe it's having love for someone. I don't know where I was going with my thoughts there, but I also learned what it feels like to fall in love, in true love, with a partner. I realized it's messy as fuck. Whoops, I didn't mean to cuss. But yeah, messy AF. Real love is messy. I learned real love means you want to do life with someone, all of it. The good, the bad, the happy, the sad, the easy, the difficult. That is what it feels like when you fall in love with someone, when you really love someone, when you love your partner, when you want to be with your partner. It's realizing I want to grow old with this person, but I want to go through everything before that. True love is healing with someone, healing together. But you can't heal together if you're not willing to heal yourself first, or, begin to heal yourself first. It's about wanting to change things about yourself because you genuinely want to change it, not because someone tells you to or you feel like you have to, but realizing you want to change for you. Love is about understanding your partner will change. Understanding that you both will have to step in when the other person is struggling. It's also about finding your voice and feeling safe with that person. Safe to voice your needs. Safe to listen to their needs. Safe to feel like your needs matter. Safe to understand their needs matter. Because when you truly love someone, you understand that. I learned I deserve love and deserve to be loved. I also learned that life is way too short not to do whatever the heck you want to do. You want to start a podcast? Do it. Who cares how many podcasts there are in the world? Who cares how many listeners you're going to have? Who cares if your so-called friends or family support you? Who cares if you don't have anybody to support? Just do it. Do what you want to do. You want to fly across the country because your heart tells you that you need to go? You do it. Whatever that pretty little heart or mind wants to do or has been dreaming about, do it. Remember to be grateful. Tell the people you love that you love them. You're amazing. Remember, people are human and everyone is dealing with their own crap. And you're human too, so give yourself a little grace. Also, this past year was the year of the snake. So, that fits perfectly with everything that I just basically said. Shedding all my self-beliefs and shedding things I don't deserve, shedding trauma patterns, attachment styles, shedding things that no longer serve me. And it was really hard. But the good news is this year is the year of the horse. Moving forward, taking the steps, making action, just moving, doing it, doing what you need to do. Last year taught me to slow down. It taught me that, I need to reflect, I need to listen, I need to slow down. But this year's telling me that you did all the slowing down. You've been stagnant. You need to move. You need to go. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. Also, fun fact, the year of the horse is when I was born. So yeah, this is definitely my year, baby. But where was I? Well, okay, yeah. Thanks for listening, Heblahs. I designed a little bingo card. I'll post it on socials if you want to try it out, screenshot it or something. Or you can message me and I can send you the PDF. Also, if you want me to make you a vision board for your background of your phone, I'd be honored. That would definitely feed my soul. Or if you just need help putting one together or designing one, send me pictures, I'll put it together. I am your girl. But that's all I got, I guess. I know this one was kind of short, but just wanted to keep it short and sweet. Let me know your thoughts. If you have any comments, if you have anything to share, any goals that you have to share. But yeah, take time to reflect on this past year. That's my challenge for you. Take time to reflect and decide what no longer serves you. Decide what you're shedding and decide what you're going to take with you on that horse, and get on that horse and ride into the sunset on a beach. That's where I want to be, on a beach, doing yoga on a beach. But anyways, thanks for listening. Okay, yeah. Bye, Heblahs.